Okay, this story is about Paternoster Square. What's Paternoster Square, you ask? Okay. When I was playing the Liverpool Street piano, someone kindly told me that amongst all the 31 pianos that had been spread around London, there was one at St. Paul's Cathedral, Paternoster Square. So I fancied having a go at finding this. So the next morning I got up and got on the train, found myself at St. Paul's Cathedral Station, underground. So I came up the steps, as the video shows you, and started looking for St. Paul's. Now I couldn't find St. Paul's, and I developed a theory. I think I know why I couldn't find it. I've been there many times before. My theory is that Ken Livingstone, amongst his other projects, I reckon that using our money, he's put St. Paul's Cathedral on wheels, and he's tied it in with the police surveillance system, and just for his own pleasure, he sat up there, and as soon as someone looking for St. Paul's gets quite near, he'll press a button and move St. Paul's on the wheels to another street, and you keep watching, and every time you get near, you move it again, and so on. Anyway, I guess he thinks I'm stupid. I guessed after about half an hour of looking for St. Paul's, I suddenly realised that this is what was happening. So what I did, I found a street and pretended I was walking down it. And then suddenly I turned around and dashed down a different street, and found St. Paul's immediately. Here it is. I found it. Found it. It is. She's good. Here it is. St. Paul's piano. Ken Livingstone's obviously got another trick up his sleeve. He's really quite outrageous, abusing his powers as mayor. I mean, Boris Johnson is in now, and one can see why. But on this occasion, it was obvious that he tracked me again. Well, he enjoyed himself while stopping me from finding St. Paul's, and then he realised what I was up to, because he'd probably seen me playing Liverpool Street, and he knew I was coming to play the piano and try and show off in Paternoster Square how clever I am. I'm not the greatest pianist in the world, but I'm not bad, and people like the fact that I play a song quite simply, quite nicely. And so he quickly rang Carnegie Hall, and he's whisked this woman from Carnegie Hall, obviously a concert pianist, and he's planted her there on this piano deliberately so that when I arrive, I've got to follow the most sensational, unbelievable playing. Practically impossible. But anyway, I don't care. I'm only there for my own pleasure, just to enjoy playing. And when I arrived and when she finished, she very sweetly, very kind, this lovely lady, sensational pianist, she said to me, "Are you waiting to play?" I mean, the fact that I was actually already sitting on the seat with her, pushing her off, must have given her a hint. And I said, yes, I would like to. I said, but I don't know how I follow that. I mean, that is absolutely unbelievable. How do I follow your... She said, well, don't worry, just do what you can. Very sweet of her, wasn't it? And then she went back with a very smart entourage. And they didn't go away. They stood and listened to me play, which is a little bit off-putting. So I played a medley from Oliver, and she came over, and also one of the guys, and they said, "Oh, that was a nice surprise. We enjoyed that." And then I did something quite outrageous. I really frightened to tell you really what. Well, I'm very spontaneous, and I don't think about sometimes don't think about what I'm doing. But anyway, I said to this lovely lady, very posh, wonderful pianist. I reckon she must have been a concert pianist, the way she was dressed and her demeanour and everything. Anyway, I said to her, "There's me, poor old amateur pianist, poor old guy." I said to her, "Oh right, well I have I'm going to play She. I'd like to play She, Charles Aznavour, and I have my camera in my bag. Would you mind filming it for me?" I'm asking her to film my playing. But anyway, she was a bit put out, but she's so nice. She probably felt she couldn't say no, and she said, "Yes, certainly, yes, I'll film it for you." So in the next clip where you see me playing She, it's being filmed by this wonderful lady, this posh lady, this probably concert pianist. Oh dear. But that's not the end of it. Halfway through my playing, you'll see me beckon with my hand. It's my tennis hand, because I'm a very, very strong tennis player, which I'm going to do another video to tell you all about. And with my strong tennis hand, I do these quick movements saying, "Come nearer, come nearer." I mean, it's outrageous. It almost says I was saying to her, "Oh, you stupid cow, you won't get the sound. Come nearer." But it wasn't that. I had two things. I wanted to do it quickly, and I didn't want to lose the rhythm of my playing. So that was it. But it looked as though I was being very rude and saying, "Come over, you're too far away. Come nearer, come nearer." Anyway, so there you are. So this one that I played is in fact filmed by this wonderful lady. I think it's quite a good story, don't you? That's my paternoster square story. I wish it was called something else.